Hey, my name is PolishLynx and we are back with some more Panzer Hearts. Alright, when we get to the factory in the morning, we are greeted by a catastrophe. The bombing hit the factory hard. The walls have crumbled down, ceiling breached by the bombs, so the sun leaks inside. Vehicles are all over, attempting to find routes around the huge craters mirroring the ground. Water jets from the fire trucks onto still burning buildings. Nearby soldier strikes a man in dirty clothing. The man falls down, and another soldier kicks him. He is not even trying to fight back. The soldiers are from the protection guard, the elite troops of the Empire who serve as personal bodyguards to the Emperor. They are feared and respected across the Empire and all other lands. Dubbed. Collect the debris and put it over there, hurry up! This is pointless, man. I need to reveal. Protection guard do only what is best for the Empire, shouldn't bother them. I mean, I don't think the second one is true. So I'll go with the first one. Stop it! What are you doing? I think this man understands already. He's not mad. He's a lower class citizen. He's a vermin, and we should treat him like a vermin. I mean, technically you are a vermin, but whatever. What are you talking about? You can't treat people like that. And who do you think you are to talk to me like that? You miserly factory worker. We are the protection guard, and we have direct authorization from the Emperor. Watch your mouth. He's right. I don't want to get on the wrong side of the protection guard. I won't. Yes, sir. Go F yourself. I apologize, sir. Much better. No, move on. Get back to the work. Yes, sir. I return to Astrid, filled with anxiety. By the light of Hathor, what is happening here? It's a protection guard. They can do whatever they want. The Emperor has given them full authority. They could shoot us right here and no one could do anything about it. But why would they do that? We're on the same side, right? We're all fighting for the Empire. If the Emperor has given them orders, there is no reason these orders should be against us. Bastian, can't you see? Their protection guard has been given full authorization. That means they don't have to listen to the Emperor. Their job is to protect the Empire at whatever cost. That could mean suppressing the ideas that would be contrary to the duties they have, like helping a man on the ground. What you did was brave, but really foolish. You could have been arrested and shot. That's so harsh. I mean, I was asking a legitimate question. Some questions are meant to be asked. But he was defenseless. He posed no danger to anyone, and the guard called him vermin. To treat people like that. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. Could our great empire be bad? I mean, it is. Astrid moves closer to me. Bastian, we should get to work. The soldiers are giving us angry looks. It's a very bad idea to be at odds with the protection guard. I don't care. Yeah, right. Let's get to work. I'll see you later. See you later, Bastian. And yet nothing happened here. Aside from there being some red thing on the dangly area. Oh, see? Okay, so it's good that I moved over here. And a pleasant shiver goes down my spine. Inside the assembly hall, there are some 20 people in dirty clothing. So soon after the bombing, the hall's almost all cleaned up and ready to go. It's amazing, almost unbelievable for how severe the bombing was. Seems the lower classes can do a decent job after all. Why are you saying it in such a disrespectful way? Hans is yelling at the lower class workers. He looks very tired. Get the debris out of here! Basta! They look like joking! Move your asses, you lazy boobs! It's amazing, the hall's almost ready for work. What an awful morning it's been. Awful morning? I've been here all night, fixing damage done by your monstrous zombies.
And to make matters even worse, I lost a very important document yesterday. I'm so angry I could kill someone with my bare hands. Have you seen any important looking documents laying around?
No, sir, I haven't.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to be on any help.
There must be something I can do.
Yeah, follow me. You can start assembling this tank. Winter is coming and we need to build lots of winter model schnauzers. We need these beasts in great numbers and we need to build them quickly. They will help us secure the final victory. Get in the cabin and start assembling.
Yes, sir. Enter the the crane operator's cabin, totally shaken. I had no idea hands could be like that. After a few seconds I gathered myself and overcome the trembling in my body. I have to focus. Yeah, because this is so hard to do.
Very good. You put no time to unnecessary deliberation. Quick, decisive action in the way of the Empire.
Thanks, sir. My priority lies solely in getting the work done. I will let nothing hinder my progress. We circled the winter schnauzer. She's just like the original, but with winter colors.
Even though she's an older model, I have to admit, I admire her sleek, beautiful lines.
Yeah, she's still a capable machine.
You are to report to Colonel Ackerman. Dismissed.
As I leave for the administrative residence, I glance back to see Hans yelling at the lower class workers. I feel troubled. He's changing apparently, I guess. I know we're fighting for the right cause, but is the final victory really worth this? Can we treat people like this? Moreover, can I ask these questions? Who can I talk with? Who can I trust? Could I talk to Contra? Could I tell him my doubts? No. No, I can do that. Contra trusts me. I won't let him down. He's helped me so much, I will keep proving my worthiness to him. And there will be no problems. Probably. Bastian reporting for a briefing with Colonel Ackerman. Yes, Bastian, go in. Thank you, madam. She's cute, by the way. Contra is staring at a painting of a dog, so absorbed he doesn't even notice my entrance. Mechanic reporting, sir. It is, Bastian, it is. Come and look at this with me. I join Contra, who doesn't even look at me. Instinctively I try to observe the painting as well, but it's just a dog. More and more time passes, I start to feel uneasy. Alright, you say it's just a dog, but I actually noticed there is that freaking red blur on top, and on the right hand or right, I'm not sure, this might be either chimneys or I actually see like resemblance of graves basically, and mountains. That doesn't really matter, but the red freaking whatever it is, to me it looks like smoke. Do I see the resemblance of what's happening right now in the city? Anyway,
what do you see, Bastian?
A painting of a dog, sir.
What kind of dog is it?
Honestly, a dog that I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't. No. I mean, I feel like that breed of dogs are like dicks and so on. But yeah, I don't think so, but I do think it's a poodle, sir.
Correct. How does the poodle make you feel?
Well, I think poodles are small dogs people show to each other at the fancy dog shows. Kind of like cute little objects to show off with.
That could be how quite many people feel about poodles. What else do you see in the painting?
He's got a stick in his mouth. He's standing on dirt. A city is in the background. Okay, so it's a city after all. Not graves.
Yeah. What do you think the painting is trying to say?
The city could symbolize the urban environment. Maybe that means the poodle can live in the city as well in the countryside. The dog standing on dirt, which resembles a rural area. I guess the painting is trying to say that Paul's versatile and adaptive in that sense. So is any other dog, to be honest.
Very good, Bastian. Is there anything else you see?
No, not really. It's quite dark and blurry otherwise.
Isn't it something to... Does darkness mean anything to you?
Yeah, darkness is definitely meaningful. Darkness is the opposite of light. Darkness means you can't see, but it doesn't mean there isn't anything there. Quite the contrary, actually. There can be anything in the darkness. There's a barely visible city skyline in the painting to the right, but we can be certain there are many things happening in the city, as cities are busy places. Well, unless there is nobody there. Let's probably be bustling with life. Yeah. And all kinds of human interactions. Maybe there are also polos there. Connor laughs heartily. I get a thinking like miles were.
Such splendid inferences you made, Bastian. Just one more question. Do you see anything beyond the darkness?
I examined the painting more closely than before. So close my face almost touches the canvas. Suddenly details appear that weren't there before. There it is, I see it.
What do you see, Bastian?
A volcano is erupting on the left side. Those are... okay. The volcano is pushing out ash and lava. Is the volcano causing the darkness? If there was no volcano, we'd see much better. Maybe there's actually no life in the city at all. Maybe everyone escaped the eruption.
You have good effort and it is, Bastian. It is indeed the volcano destroying the beauty of the scenery here. The dark itself is causing any harm, but it makes it more difficult for us to see the truth.
So I was kind of maybe right. I mean, I knew there is the red thing, like, I would say fire, but let's say darkness.
We had to look at this painting many times before we realized what was actually happening. What do you think about the painting now?
It's overwhelming. There's so much hidden in it that I didn't see at first glance. I thought it was just a nice picture of Paul. Now it's something completely different.
What about Paul? How do you feel about him now?
Well, to be honest, I look at him quite differently now, too. He seems quite brave to be standing there when something awful like this is happening. He's holding a stick in his mouth, as if he just fetched it and now bring it back to his master. The Pole isn't afraid, even though the whole city is being deserted.
You're absolutely right, Bastian. The Pole's brave. It's a common misconception that Poles are just cute little dogs. They were originally hunting dogs.
Okay, I don't honestly see them as cute little dogs. I mean, I don't find poodles cute even. I'm sorry, but I don't. And yeah.
They are excellent at tracking prey and bring it back to their master after the kill. They're loyal and fearless.
They were just a book by discovery, it seems.
Exactly, Bastian. Our great empire loves dogs, and we have shown time and time again how valuable they are both as our faithful companions and as symbols. The pod is a great example. It looks harmless, but it's powerful when used in the right manner by its master.
Yeah, a dog is lonely hopeless without its master. Dog needs a master to give him orders, otherwise he won't know what to do.
That's true. The same goes for our society. To serve the empire, we need to be able to take orders and follow them diligently, just like the poodle does. As we can see in the painting, the poodle is the only one surviving this horrible scene with the erupting volcano. That's because he's safe with his master.
This is truly a magnificent painting. Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Yeah, it is. It's from the private collection of the Emperor himself and painted by one of the greatest masters of the Empire. You see now that things are not always as they seem at first glance. Sometimes you have to look again to understand. Remember, Bastian.
Yes, sir. I will remember that.
You are dismissed, Bastian.
Yes, sir. I perform the salute to Contra and head out. Yet again, just as I'm about to leave, he stops me. And Bastian, one more thing. Great work with the tank today. I have promoted you to a precision assembler. Congratulations. Seriously? Thank you, sir. That's amazing. Bastian, remember to keep your composure. This is still an official meeting. I try my best, but I can't hide the grin that spreads across my face. Oh yeah, I'll remember that, sir. Tomorrow we will take on the biggest and hardest task you've done so far. We will participate in assembling a new secret weapon that will blow our enemies to dust. Tomorrow we see the true nature of the Podul. Report to main assembly hall A1 tomorrow morning for the assembly of the Podul tank. Dismissed. Yes, sir. The secret weapon, the Podul tank. I'm going to be assembling her. What a huge honor. He shows exactly how much Contra trusts me. This is perfect. And yet, even if I'm perfectly capable of this, I can't shake the memory of that man in the dirty shirt. It's said the lower classes have no boss, so they can live on in the afterlife. That means they don't need anything in this life either, as they can't take anything with them anyway. But shouldn't they still be treated well? Never. Does she not have biter? Can't she take anything with her to the afterlife? But isn't it weird that Contra has a lower class person as his daughter? Why didn't I think about this earlier? I admire Contra so much, but he's hiding a lower class person in his house. I think it must be illegal. What? That's ridiculous what you are speaking. Suddenly, the loudspeakers in the factory start blasting the Empire March. That means this is an official broadcast about to take place. I ran to assembly hall so I can listen to it with other workers. Everyone has stopped what they were doing and gathered to listen. Dear comrades, is the Minister of Public Enlightenment. I stand here as the representative of the Emperor and of the entire people of the Empire to bid farewell to the dead of Teber, victims in ruins left by Brestian air terror. I bow with pride and sorrow to the civilians that paid for their loyalty to the Empire with their lives. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten by enemies when they reach the afterlife. I stand amidst you, my Tiberian fellow citizens, who say that you are not fighting alone at Samlo's position. The entire people of the Empire is with you, and surrounds you with love and loyalty. With proud admiration, our nation watches the tough endurance of you in the face of this pitiful air terror. The enemy may have left parts of the city in soot and ashes, but can never break the human ebb. New life will spring from the ruins around us. That which has been destroyed will be rebuilt, but now we must do everything possible to enable life to go on. All the damage cannot be repaired. We cannot bring the dead back to life. That is the job of an abyss. The dead have fallen on the field of honor while fighting for Empire freedom and greatness, just as the soldiers on the front. Whether man, woman or child, they were victims of a cynical enemy that is trying to win by evil and perfidious air terror what he is unable to do by force of arms to break our people's morale. The child cried next to her dead mother flashed in front of my eyes and I shiver. I wish to speak so loudly here that no one can fail to hear. I stand here as an accuser before the world public. I accuse the enemy of conducting brutal air terror for no other reason than to torture a defenseless civilian population, to inflict sorrow, horrors, pain and death upon them as a way of forcing them to betray their nation. I mean, technically I'm sure you were doing the same thing, but whatever, right? Yeah, I mean, why would you say about doing the same thing, right? Such an attempt will never succeed. These cowardly deeds will only bring eternal shame on the nations whose governments carry on such contemptible and insidious warfare against women, old people and children. Besides, your people were doing the same thing to the people of their own nation. The fate and the future of our people is being decided not only on the front but also on the home front. The children who fall to the enemy terror will pave the way for millions of other children in the future. The women who lose their lives to enemy bombing terror prepare the way for millions of women to give birth in the coming decades and centuries. That usually brings not only sorrow but also a kind of reconciliation, but in this case it cries for revenge. The dead, whose memory we honor today, are the victims of the enemy's cold, calculating cynicism. The cynicism will end only when it is beaten down by painful, repeated counter blows. He will have to pay the bill one day. Countless engineers, workers, builders are at work to speed that day. That day is not far away, as we are already closing in on the colon of capital and we expect an imminent collapse of their power. We'll see about that. When the happy day of final victory rings out across the empire, which we all not only long for but are doing all we can do to bring about, we'll remember this moment. The war has put us in the front ranks of the fighting home front. It has shown us its dreadful face. When the final victory is achieved, you, the citizens of Teber, will have the first right to bow before Mont to receive the feathers of victory. Long live the Empire, long live the Emperor. Let Anubis guide our way. The whole factory erupts into thunderous applause and cheers. The speech was targeted directly at us, the citizens of Teber. After the applause wither away, everyone gets back to work, doubling their efforts. I mean, would you feel motivated after that? I wouldn't. Our enemies did a great mistake in bombing us. They will pay the price. By the light of Hador, I forgot to ask Counter how they faced the bombing last night. I hope Nefri's okay. Daddy, you're home! I miss you so much! Oh, my dear little sparrow, how are you, my darling? Oh, Daddy, I've been so busy I decorated the living room with textiles from the south. I came today. There's whistle, and the fabric is so soft and thin. You have to come and see. Okay, let me just put my jacket away first. Daddy, come and see. You have to come and see. Okay, I'm coming. I mean, you didn't put out the jacket. Look at the beautiful flowers I got. They're from another admirer. The little boy didn't know the name. He only knew it was a tall gentleman. Maybe he saw me in the great love. Yeah, I bet he did. Could be my arrows. I don't think there's a single man on this planet who could resist falling in love with you, my dear child. Except for PolishLynx. You are beautiful, intelligent, from a good family. You have a bright future ahead of you. Just remember, choose your companion wisely. Oh, Daddy, I'm so happy I'm with you. Now look, I start covering these old chairs with new fabric. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, they are. I love the color of the fabric. Blue is the symbol of life and rebirth. It suits us well. It's not blue, it's azure. You're such a fool when it comes to decoration. You should be very happy with having me here to fix this place up while you're playing with your weapons. I'm very happy about that. I don't have much time for home decoration. You are invaluable to me, darling. Yes, I am, Daddy. Now come and see. What's that sound, Daddy? That is the air raid siren. We need to get to the bomb shelter immediately. Daddy, aren't there bombing us? How? This isn't supposed to happen. What's going on? Calm down. There's plenty of time to figure out what's going on later. Right now we need to get to safety. Let's go. I need to collect my audition dresses. I can't leave them. Yes, you can. No, we are going now. That is an order. You can't order me around like that. I'm your daughter, not some factory worker. We are going now. Daddy, I hate you. Wow. I'm not going to have my stuff. Never. Now it's not. Better bomb because we're gonna die. Those bombs are getting closer. We need to get to the shelter. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's okay. Let's just go now. Wow. She's so spoiled. I get outside on break to get a breath of fresh air, but the air is, well, not fresh. The sounds barely touch my skin when I'm hit with the same scene. I've been trying to avoid the craters, the burning buildings, the protection guard, and the lower classes. There is no escape. I need to get out of here. My body carries me automatically to the bike, so automatically I barely see where I'm going. I collide in someone and stumble to the earth. A whoop of laughter goes up from protection guard soldiers nearby. Which way are you going? Bastian, are you okay? By the lights of Hador, it's never. If I thought I was unbred before. Oh no, I didn't see it was you. How are you doing?
I think it's been quite a rough time for everyone. I'm glad to see you're okay. How did you do last night?
Oh yes, I'm fine. Was fine. I was at the zoo park with a girl. Yeah, that's definitely a good answer. I was at home with my mom. No, the bombs hit near our building. I mean, technically you don't know that. You weren't there, actually.
That's great to hear. I'm happy you two are safe.
Where were you when it happened?
I was at home with Dad. We have a bomb shelter downstairs, so we went there as soon as the bombing started. It's important to act quickly at that sort of situation.
We all know that didn't happen. Yeah, no time to think, just act.
It's strange how one can forget the war when it's not so close. I mean, the front is so far away. Daddy told that our army is closing in on the colonel's capital now. It's only a matter of weeks until this is all over.
That's great news. I'm so happy I've been able to help in the war effort despite being wounded. God damn it, you're still bringing this up, man.
Daddy told me you've been doing great. It makes me happy to see you making progress. Have you been building the biggest tanks already?
Well, it's been an interesting summer. I haven't built the biggest tank yet, but Colonel Ackerman told me I'll take on something new tomorrow. I have a feeling it will be spectacular.
Oh, I have to get going. Daddy's waiting for me.
It was a pleasure seeing you, Nefer.
You too, soldier boy.
As Nefer leaves, I do my best to resist there to walk after her. Hersen follows her a few steps behind and calls me to join them. Nefer, truly the finest flower of the Empire. After Nefer enters the factory building, I can finally clear my head. I wonder where Asa is. I haven't seen her since morning. She should be off her shift already. I'll wait for her a little while. Today turned out to be a lot better than it seemed to be this morning. I assembled the winter schnauzer, had a good talk with Contra, got the promotion, and got to see Nefer. I think the minister's speech really raised everyone's spirits after the bombing. I honestly don't know how it would raise anyone's spirits. It wasn't any good. Besides, no one I know got hurt by the bombing, and I find myself, all would be well, I'm sure. Without the bombing yesterday, would have been perfect. It was so much fun with Astrid. I really need to see her. Where is she? I'll go check if she's at home. Astrid, tell us what you got.
Yes, sir. As you know, I've been tracking Subject B this summer. As you also know, he holds the potential to be a huge asset to our case. Because of his importance, I've proceeded with the utmost care. I have made a breakthrough. Last night, after the bombing, Subject B came to my apartment. While he was sleeping, I found an invaluable piece of intel in his possession. Unfortunately, it proves our darkest fears are true. It's a blueprint of a new tank, I've never seen before. It must be the Polo.
Thank you, Astrid, for great work. As Astrid said, we face a grave danger. We need to act fast. The mission must be accomplished at any cost. Nice. There's no answer to Astrid door, no matter how much I knock. Where is she? Sure, she's okay. I try to the handle and the door opens. After only a moment's hesitation, I enter. There is no answer. Astrid, are you home? The door was open, so I came in. It looks the same as when we left. The bed's hastily made, and our 2 coffee cups are still on the table. If I'm careful, I might as well have myself do some coffee. Sure, that would be alright.
It wouldn't?
I lift up one of the coffee cups, intending to wash the bath. By the lot of Hathor, not again. How? It splashes all over me instead. Good job. I trek to the water basin and clean my shirt. Where could she be? As I wipe my hands dry, something jumps out at me from the cupboard underneath the table. A piece of paper is jutting out. Wait a second, that looks familiar. I grab a piece of paper, slipping it out from behind the cupboard door with ease. What? The blueprint. Why is it here?
Bastian, what are you doing here?
It seems Astrid can sneak up on me even in her messy apartment. Astrid, why is the dark blueprint here? I found it yesterday in the factory. Why is it in your cupboard?
Bastian, I need to tell you something. You might want to sit down for this.
No, I don't want to sit down. Tell me why is it here? I mean, technically because you spent the night there. Right? I mean...
Okay, I'll tell you. I knew this moment would come, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy. This might be a little uncomfortable for me, but I'll try to tell this to you as truthfully and honestly as I can.
Stop talking to me like I'm a stranger. Come on, I know you, Astrid. Yeah, you do.
Unfortunately, you don't. I'm not who you think I am. I mean, there are things about me I've kept secret. And I've kept them secret for a reason.
What are you talking about? Are you a spy?
Calm down, Bastian, I will explain everything.
Then explain. Astrid sits down and looks at me very seriously. I've never seen her like this.
I'll tell you, but you need to calm down for a second.
I don't feel like calming down, but I try my best to be reasonable and sit beside her.
Thank you. I really don't know where to start. I'm sorry to got to this. I already started. I've developed real things for you, Bastian.
What is it?
When I was a child, I believed in the Empire. I love to play a game where one kid is enemies and the other kids play war. When the kid died in battle, they went to the one playing enemies and walked together into the afterlife. We usually walked straight to the swings, where the dead could play another game while the rest were still at war. I liked the swing game even more. I started thinking it was better to be dead than alive, because the glorious afterlife of the servants of the Empire is better than any real world.
Yeah, I know the game too. Why are you telling me this?
Later on in life, I started to realize all the things that were wrong. Everything told to us, everything we do, how we go to school, how we're trained in youth programs, how we work, how we wage constant war. Everything you do is always for the glory of the Empire and for the final victory. But where is that final victory?
I understand.
Let me explain, just give me a chance. The Empire has indeed created many great things. Our natural science and engineering capabilities are unmatched. We can build machines superior to anyone else's. And that's exactly where the problem is.
How is that a problem? We're a great nation. That doesn't sound like a problem to me.
We are great, but only in a limited sense. We're built magnificent things, but in the process we've forgotten what is truly important. It's not important to be strongest, or to be able to destroy anyone who gets in your way. It's important to keep things to yourself. It's important to learn from others, to share what we know and experience. It's the only way to grow and get better as human beings.
No. That's the fatty stock. That's regression, that's pacifism. Those are the evil thoughts corrupting the Empire. Those are the good words. Bastian, you piece of garbage.
You think like that because you've been trained to think like that?
I lost my voice for a second.
The auditorium system of the Empire wants you to think that way because thinking otherwise would be dangerous to the Empire. But thinking for yourself is essential to being human. Being critical and building your own world view are exactly what we need to get better as humans and make the world a better place.
I don't know what to say.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want to live in a world where you constantly have to be afraid of what you say? Do you want to live in a world where there's always war and you always have to fight? Do you want to live in a world where kindness and empathy are considered weaknesses? What do you want to be like? What do you want your world to be like?
I've never heard anything like this before. Not even close. How does she dare to talk like this? It's so wrong. I want to get out, away from this apartment.
No, it's not. God damn it!
It's like I drank 3 bottles of unwhisky beer in one sip. The room is actually spinning. I lay on the table, pain panting, unable to catch my breath. Sweat drips from my forehead.
Bastian, stay with me. I know it's hard. It was very hard for me when I first realized it, but just think. If you think about all you know, things will start making sense. I know you can do it. I know you've had doubts before. We all have. We just push them aside. Because we're afraid. This is how we're controlled, by fear. But you can stop that and take control of your own life. You know what is right.
I let her words sink in. My head still swimming. Some minutes must have passed before I managed to collect my thoughts enough to string together a coherent sentence. Astrid, I don't know. I feel betrayed. I trusted you. You've been using me. Maybe your cause is right. I don't know. But I do know that I've just been a pawn in your game. I liked you.
Oh, Bastian. I'm so sorry. I like you too. And this isn't something that was supposed to happen. You've also made a change in me. Before I was just fighting for the cause, now I'm also fighting for you. I want you to join us. You should be one of us. Then you won't have to be alone anymore. Then you won't have to please your superiors. You can be free.
Free? Being an outcast and being with 2 faces? Doesn't sound like a friend to me.
Freedom always comes at a price, but I think it's the most valuable thing one can have. It's worth the struggle.
Freedom? I don't even know what that means. No, I'm already free. I was taken care of when I was wounded. I've been able to work. I fought for these rights. I've heard so many of these things are missing in other countries. We have a system that works. Where is the need for freedom? More freedom isn't just a word.
That's exactly what they teach you, Bastian. You have to look past that. You can't let them control your mind like that. Think for yourself.
For myself? But it isn't the self that's important, it's the whole. Bullshit. We need to work together for the good of us all. We're all just small parts in a greater machine. We shouldn't think too much of ourselves. I think you're being arrogant and selfish.
Oh, Bastian, you're not a cog in the machine. You're an individual that deserves the right to think and act as you like. Really so scarce at the moment. We need to work constantly for it.
I'm already working. I go to the factory every day to work. I don't have time for this stupid free nonsense. Oh my god, he's so retarded. Astrid, you've betrayed me, and that's a fact. You can be for any cause you want, but you've betrayed me. How can I live with that? How can I look you in the eye anymore? I trusted you, Astrid. I really liked you. She gets up from the chair and moves closer to me. My body wants to run, but my heart wants to stay. I'm torn.
Bastian, I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to turn like this. I was just trying to fulfill my mission. To make the world a better place.
Astrid tries to touch me, but her hand feels like an icicle. I brush her away. Don't touch me!
I need you to listen to me.
Why should I care? Give me one good reason.
There's no time, Bastian. It's happening tomorrow. I need you to come with me. I need to show you my true self. And I need to do it right now.
Come where and why? You still aren't giving me any answers. Astrid takes my gun, and this time I let her hold it. She looks me in the eye. Her gaze is tempting and inviting. I can't follow her. Not now. I can. You're talking about betraying the Empire and our gods. Everything I believe in.
Bastian, religion is one of the biggest lies they feed us.
True.
That is nothing but 1,000 years old nonsense that is only kept up because it helps to legitimize the authority of the state again and again.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, technically, no matter how you look at it, there are religions, and then they fall, and new religions arrive. That's how it is. Like ancient Greece, we don't have that anymore. Ancient Egypt, okay, that might actually be a little different. I'm not sure if the ancient Egyptian gods are still around for people. They might be actually, but ancient Rome, not really. Not to mention some pagan religions. Anyway. Continue.
Anubis, Horus, Nemesis, Mad, were all the fairy tale characters dug up from the Empire's crowd in the south. All stories, nothing more.
But I saw Nephthys. She was waiting for me when I nearly died in battle.
You must have been hallucinating, man. There's no such thing as gods.
My mom believes she will see that and burn in the afterlife. Is that not true?
I'm afraid not. I believe it might help her to stand the pain of losing her loved ones, but there is no afterlife.
But if there is no afterlife and no gods, what is there left?
There is freedom.
Okay, now that doesn't make any sense as well. But freedom without power is worthless. No, it's n— God damn it. You are worthless, Bastian. You are worthless.
And power without freedom is worse.
I'm starting to believe you. Alright, he's garbage. Let's go with this one. Might have been a bad choice, but what do you think we're doing there, Bastian?
We're building war machines for the Empire. A war machine that kills millions of people. How can you leave that? More death, more suffering. We can put an end to it.
No, I can't do it. Astrid, I need more time. This nest swarms me again. I have to get out of here. I have to think about this. I start past Astrid and out into the hall. Out in the fresh air, but Astrid stops me again and takes my hand.
Please come back. A lot depends on you, Bastian. I believe you will make the right decision.
A lone tear falls down Astrid's cheek. She looks me in the eye. I will do anything for those eyes. Then she lets me go. Let's unlock it out here and we'll continue this tomorrow. Yep, that's how it's going to be. So, for now, hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next one. We'll see where this is going. Bye bye.